TLC Clinic at King Palm Ranch. This is Summer and Dixie morning run. I'm going to let it go through normal and then do a slow play review after. Okay, now we're going to go back through and put it on slow play and zoom in and critique your run. I like how quiet she comes in, but what I'd like to see you do is line up hugging this side of the alleyway and keep your line where you're going towards third a little bit longer. See how you're already heading to the first barrel? It forces you to slice it and not have very much approach. So what happens here is you're so tight here, you have about a horse's body length coming in, but you're going straight still. You should already be having your horse starting her turn, so her tail should be going that way a little. Her shoulders should be coming this way a little. When you come in with more speed, it'll be like that, okay? So one, and you go a little topside, it's not bad. But then she's also starting her turn when her shoulder is at the barrel, and you want to try to get her leg to the barrel. I like your hand. You're floating her. It looks like you might be looking at the barrel, but make sure you're not, and looking at your footprints. You want to be at the backside and the exit of the turn. 1, 2, 3. So, well, technically, I guess that was 2 strides. Let's back that up again. 1, 2. Yeah, you got in and out of there in 2 strides, but it looks like you're a little bit late moving her over, so you want to try to move her over a little quicker, going to your next barrel. It'll make your approach a little bit easier. 1, and see, she hasn't swapped her lead. She didn't swap her lead until she got right there. So sometimes when a horse is just loping, they're a little lazy and they don't bother switching their lead coming out first. So you're going to want to make sure with more speed that she switches her lead as soon as you leave first barrel. And you can do that by bumping her with your hand and leg and just moving your weight a little bit in the saddle to ask her for her right lead. Okay, so now we've gotten 2 strides are right, but she didn't swap her lead till your leg got to the barrel. 1, 2, 3. And due to that, you take an extra stride around the barrel. So we want to watch that, and that's why it's important, and leads are important, because we only want to have our horse, well, let's say a horse runs 30 miles an hour. You want them trying to slow down and get under themselves to 25 miles an hour when they get about 2 strides from the barrel. And then you only want 2 strides around each barrel. So, but I like how you get up and hustle her out. And I like that you're keeping your line a lot straighter from second to third. That looks really good. She's on the correct lead. And you rate late, okay? You don't really commit to the rate. Right here, you're still upright. Your body position's still upright. So you finally sit right here, but this is only 1 stride from the barrel. Even at a lope, it can tend to be late. So you end up very deep on the turn. So remember to give your horse the cue to rate 2 strides from the barrel if you're just cruising, maybe 3 strides if they're really hauling, because by the time you cue them, they just need a couple tenths of a second for it to register so they can accomplish it. 1, 2, 3, and because you got deep, it takes you 3 strides to get around this barrel, which also speeds up the clock. So rate is extremely important in accomplishing only 2 strides around the barrel. So that's something to look into as well. But overall, I would still like to see you get your mare a little bit more supple to the left. So keep having Sherry work on her, like I said, and keep working on your basics during the week. And when you're doing your barrel work, make sure she's waiting on you for your cues, your go cue, your rate cue, and your turn cue. Keep them all separate, and work on a lot of fluid circles, spirals, D pattern, things like that. But thanks for coming to the clinic, and you and Dixie are looking good. Just keep working on those basics, And when you add speed, you may have to adjust your rate spots, but go for pretty and smooth and let the speed come as you both get more solid on your basics and more confident on the pattern. Thank you.